Good morning, everybody. This is your girl, Bella J. It is Sunday morning chit chat, and we're taking it outside because I went to Dunkin'. Good morning. Thank you. That's my neighbor. We're outside. We're taking Sunday morning chit chat to the al fresco. With that being said, stay tuned so I can let you know what's been going on. You see? I'm here. I'm outside. I took it there. So let me show you about my itchy scratchiness. I haven't even seen that, but that's one part. Yes. That's because of doxycycline and metronidazole, something like that. I had an allergic reaction, and it is not funny at all. Just call me Itchy Scratchy. My coworker named me Itchy Lena, so this is no offense to anyone literally who's nicknamed that. No offense, she literally nicknamed me Itchy Lena. Oh my gosh, when I said I cut off my nails and they're growing back, and now I gotta cut them off again. You're going to hear my neighbor singing. You're going to hear the cicadas. Disclaimer, I don't own any music that she is singing. No offense, but if she is enjoying it al fresco. You saw her in the beginning. It's beautiful today. It's 70 degrees right now, and it's breezy. The trees, the branches are rustling back and forth, and it's such a calm, soothing day. I really wish it was like this all day, every day. So besides breaking out in hives, I have to get this out of my system. So I am looking for a detox, something that I can get it out of my system. If you have any home remedies that I can drink, that I can make up, because I was thinking of doing lemon, honey, and onion mix, or like a ginger apple tea, something to drink to get this out of my system. When I say I'm about to go to Bermuda, this is not good. Oh, it's to the point that I bought Tide Free and Gentle and Downy Free and Gentle. So I bought that yesterday. I said maybe it's the soap that I'm using. I don't know. I have the only allergic reaction, and it was from that medicine, and I stopped taking the medicine, but it's still in my system. And the vet told me that because we took Pima to get spaded, and when I went to pick her up, he says one of them, he didn't tell me which one, stays in your system a lot longer than the other. So this is what I'm dealing with. So I have to clean out my room, because my room is a hazard. It's a hazardous area. I almost fell. So it's disgusting. Also, I want to use the techniques. Have you watched, if you have Netflix, have you been keeping up with Maria Kondo, tidying up lady? She's a Japanese lady who does this art of tidying up, and she loves messes. And I've watched the first series, and I love it. I am in love with it. And I literally want to get rid of clothes that don't spark joy. So check out Netflix. Maria Kondo. It's called Tidying Up. She's amazing. And someone told me she only wears skirts because that's what sparks her joy. I was like, wow. I have a lot of clothing that just does not do anything for me, and I wear it just because. It's not cool, it's not good, and it doesn't do anything for me. I'm tired of it. Oh my gosh. What else besides being Itchy Lena? That's my nickname. I'm still 298, well, rather 297.8, so I'm maintaining my weight. It's time to bring it down a little bit more. I want to know from everybody, what do you think of the keto diet? I joined the keto group on Facebook. I'm not fond of high fat. I'm not fond of having all that meat. I want a lot of veggies, but I do want meat from time to time again, whether it be poultry, pork, beef I can do without, so it's neither here nor there. I'm not gonna lose any sleep for not eating a piece of steak, although A&1 steak sauce is heaven. But still, I have moments where I just want veggies. I just want a nice big salad with some tuna fish on top. You know, I used to do that before with balsamic vinaigrette. I used to make it with the cruet from Good Seasons. Good Seasons. You know what I'm talking about. The salad dressing aisle has the cruet. It has all the herbs and everything to mix, and you just need the olive oil and the vinegar. Amazing. Let's see. I've been catching up. I'm back into watching Whitney Sews. I love her. I'll post a link to her channel, the DIY designer. I'll post a link to her channel. Amazing items, amazing creations. When I say the creativity is there, it is amazing. What else can I say? Other than that, I was driving yesterday. Yes, my friend of mine's mentor / sister. I met her. We was working at the mothership together, and we have maintained a friendship. We had a bump in our friendship as well. As with all my friendships, we always have a bump in the road, but we have reconnected early, before the summer or some time ago, and we're just back at it. And she took me driving yesterday, and that's not the first time I didn't drive her car. I've driven her van before, but this time I drove it more. So I went from like around the post office, off the bridge in Manhattan and Harlem. We went from there. We found parking on 127th Street. And not Lenox. I forgot what that block is. I had parking over there. And then I think it was off 5th. I parked. Amazing. I did. Woo. I parallel park on the left-hand side in a tight spot, and I was like this much to the curb. That was amazing. I got out of it. We drove back up to 128th, made a right around, came down. She jumped out at Insomnia Cookies, and then we're like, okay, where do we go? So we went further down, came back around, and we lost her. So we went straight down towards DSW, and then we made a right on Frederick Douglass and parked right there near the old where the H&R block is, where Dwayne Reed used to be at, across from Capital One. It was hilarious because nobody wanted to help her. We lost her. I have her kids in the back and her daughter went looking for her because she left her phone in the car. And I'm like, wait a minute, what just happened here? So next thing you know, she's calling us from a 516 number, and I'm like, we're right here. It was so hilarious. And then I got to drive back to the Bronx. So I crossed the bridge in Harlem into the Bronx off of 125th. Oh my gosh. We had a car that was in front of me. I almost crashed into him because he just kept stopping, and I'm trying to go and he don't know which way to go. So it really technically was, I would have gotten in trouble if I would have hit him, but I didn't. And then we got on and went for the Bruckner. I didn't get onto the Bruckner. I stood underground in the middle, and I jumped over a curve, meaning I ran over the side of a curve. We underestimated it because, they always try to tell me to keep to my side. So it's so confusing, but I loved it. I drove so much. And then I parked in front of IS 131, which was like Leland and Story. And then she went to Old Navy. Come to find out, I called the daughter, and they're in ShopRite. So I said, okay, I'm coming. You can get a ticket for driving with a permit, and there's no licensed driver in the car. So I did it in the breeze. Let me tell you something. I see why everybody drives. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I am so thankful and happy that I'm going for my license. My road test is Tuesday at 2 p.m. Hopefully, if she's feeling well tomorrow, we're going to go driving again. But I'm confident and comfortable enough to handle this. So many blessings, and please pray for me in Jesus' name. Just pray for me with the universe above that I pass this road test on Tuesday, because I failed it years ago. So, oh my gosh. I'm about to go upstairs and get this room together. I have a whole day to just do whatever the heck I want to do, but I need to get my room in order. I need to be able to focus to sew because I have so much fabric and it has to be used up. And I want to create some stuff. Instead of buying some stuff, I want to create some little, you know, create some stuff for Bermuda. Because, oh yeah, I'm going to Bermuda in 2 weeks. September 10th. I leave in the evening. I have on a 6:39 flight. So I'm going to work half a day. I'm leaving early, headed to JFK. And trust and believe everything is public transportation. Even coming home on the 15th, since my flight comes in before 10 o'clock, all I'm doing is taking the AirTran back to Supton and taking the E to the 6 and coming home. Girls, ladies and gentlemen, my guppies, I'm telling you, I cannot believe it. I needed this R&R. I'm surprised. We was surprising my friend, but I had to tell her that I was coming because she was about to come to New York. And I'm like, I'm going to kill you. Like, why would you do that? So she knows that I'm coming. I had to let the cat out the bag. And I already know the next time if I want to surprise her, I'm going to have to go during a weekday when she's at work, literally, so that I can go out there and surprise her and show up at her job. I'm like, hello, I need help. Can I please speak to the manager? And then I'll catch her real good. With that being said, I love you all so much. Thank you so much for being my ride and die guppy clans. That's what it is, my guppy clans. I love y'all. Enjoy this beautiful weekend. Later.